Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? Doing just fine, doing awesome, actually. So today, welcome to another episode here on the AfterLife server. And I got myself some allays. Now, these allays are KB's allays. He was using them for his ink farm, and he doesn't need them anymore, from what he told me. He said if he does, he will come by and get more of them. But, yeah, he said that I can use these for my sniffers, which I thought would be a good idea. To use allays to collect the seeds that the sniffers drop from time to time. I think that's a cool idea. So I got a couple allays here, and I got a little contraption set up, a little allay collection system set up over here with a note block and all that good stuff. So first thing we got to do, we got to give them each one of them. We got to give them a seed. So you take the torchflower seed, then you could take the pincher pod. How do you... Hey. Okay, yeah, give me that back. You take that. There we go. I gotta return this fence to Whitefire. They got trapped in Whitefire's fence because I used Whitefire's portal, and I had to break the fence to get them out. It was kind of a pain in the butt. But you can see there they go. They're gonna go around. Now, right now, they're just gonna follow me. And they're just gonna bring the seeds to me. They'll stay in the area. Which is fine. If I'm at the base, that's cool. That's fine. But I'm going to be working off and stuff over here. So I'd rather them, if I break this carpet, there's going to be like this note block playing every single second of the day. Which isn't great. It's not a great system, because I wish you can mute these somehow, but still they kind of work. I know that would make it's kind of backwards, but yeah. This is how this is going to work. So these guys are going to fly around. They're going to collect the seeds whenever the sniffers drop them or start digging up stuff. And then they'll bring them back here. And they'll put them in this little hopper area right here. Put it, and they'll go right into the barrel. So kind of annoying, but it's going to work. I'm excited about this. All right, so a few days later, and I'm high in the sky, flying away from the base. Even though I want to show you what's going on over here. But yeah, so I've been working over here. I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. Been getting some trees built up, some custom terraforming built up. And the sniffers have been sniffing in the background, getting me a bunch of seeds. And that's been amazing. I'll show you that in a minute, how much we got. But yeah, this is sort of the tree design that I'm going for here. I figured since we have a lot of brown in this build, like we're using the mud, we have the regular wood being used, spruce and dark oak. It's a lot of brown, very darkish colors with the brown. But however, I wanted to break it up a little bit. I didn't want the trees to be brown. I was like, well, how else could I do it? Could I make them gray potentially? Could I work with a gray tree using basalt and deep slate? And I think it works. I think it looks really cool. I think this actually came together better than I thought. So yeah, we're using a mixture of 3 different blocks here for the base. We're using regular basalt. We're using the smooth basalt. You can see it's not too different, right? It's just gives a little bit of a texture change. The deep slate's probably the only really big texture change, but if you stand back and look at it, you can't really tell, right? Like you can't really see the too much of a difference. It's pretty close in color, and I think it works really well. So we got 3 different tree sizes here. We got the small tree, the medium-sized tree, and then the big boy, which is probably my favorite. I love how that looks. I just can't stop looking at it. So yeah, I've been kind of like also figuring out like lines of sights, because I do plan on having something up on that hill, a bigger build potentially. And I've been kind of thinking, potentially, we're going to have the nether portal down here, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. I was originally going to have it up there, but I'm thinking right here, we'll have the nether portal, and that way once you come out, right, you come out this way, and then the pathway will lead up this way, and as you're coming up, you get a glimpse of what's up there, but then the tree kind of blocks it, right? And then as you come back around, then it reveals, right? It's like a second reveal. It's like, oh, you know, I'm trying to think about these things, because I like walking around my base. I like having that immersion. Riding horses and stuff, you want to have that immersion as you're walking around. So I feel like that's really important and is really, really cool. So, yeah. Another thing to mention, too, is that I've been playing with the custom terraforming here, sort of similar to what we did over at the town hall area. and I like it. I really do. We got a mixture of coarse dirt, regular packed mud, cobblestone, and stone. It doesn't look too great just being on a little scale like this, but once we start filling out these cliffs, like these bigger cliffs that we're going to have, like all the way down to here, I think it's going to look pretty cool. So I think it's going to really work out. You're going to see a lot of variations in the blocks there, and it's going to work well together. Why do you guys keep spawning here? Oh my goodness. Keeps scaring me. But yeah, I'm going to keep working over here, keep building up custom terrain. I just wanted to bring you back for a little bit of what I've been doing over here at the base. Oh, and by the way, the sniffers have been hard at work, and so have the allays, been collecting, and oh man, we are getting, look at this. Oh, I've been working and I've been doing stuff around here, and we've gotten even more. Holy smokes, we got over a stack now of these seeds, and we almost got a stack of torch flowers. Very, very close there. But yeah, I just wanted to update you on that. They've been working really hard, and this farm is actually working pretty nice. It's slow, but it works. Right, so we got some cool things built up here. We got another portal. We got custom trees. We got custom terraforming. I mean, what more could you ask for? To be honest. Oh, do I know how to F5 or what? So starting off here at the nether portal, I just kind of wanted to feel like you were on an adventure. As soon as you arrive to the base, I decided not to put it over here at the middle area, because well, this is where the bridge is going to be, and I didn't want it to feel so centered, so I set it off here, and it kind of makes the path a little bit longer, makes you feel like, oh, we're going on an adventure, we're going to follow this path, see where it takes us. And I put these kind of custom trees here to kind of guide you along that path. Put one here as well, and you'll notice I did a lot of like line of sight stuff with this base. I wanted to feel like you were immersed in this base, and I wanted to draw your eye to certain things, and you'll see that as we walk along here. So this tree is kind of off to the side here, nothing too special, just guiding you along the path. As we go up here, you can see I have this awesome looking cherry blossom tree. Now this is here for a good purpose, and a good purpose that is to kind of block this visual right here. So it feels less open. And it's to give you like a glimpse of what will be up on the mountain, right? So you'll pass by this just for a second, and this tree comes into view, and then you get the grand reveal, right, of what we'll put up on top of there. I plan on doing a bigger build up top. Not sure quite yet what I want to do, but we're gonna figure that out as we go along with the base. So yeah, that's kind of the visuals and kind of the line of sight things that I'm going for, and why I'm kind of putting these trees where I put them, and it makes a little bit more sense. And then of course, as we come up this way, you can see we're aligned with this sniffer barn. And then if we come up here, you can see, you know, as we come down this way, the trees kind of open up, and at the top of the hill you're aligned with the sniffer barn. So just kind of like little bits, little like teasers of like if I'm walking down here, you know, you can't see the sniffer barn right now, but now you get a little glimpse of it. And if we come around this way, boom, you get the full picture. So I'm kind of forcing your eye to look, and I'm kind of forcing you to walk in a certain direction so you can get the view of the build that I want you to get using these trees. So kind of a cool little technique. I thought I would share that with you and why I do all these custom trees. But let's take a look at this cherry blossom tree a little bit closer, because I'm really proud of this tree. And I wasn't a huge fan, to be honest with you. I wasn't a huge fan of these flower leaves. I didn't think they were too great, but it kind of grown on me. I think it definitely needs to be broken up with these like azalea leaves. I think it makes for a better cherry blossom tree, even though that's not really true to how a cherry blossom tree looks. But again, this is a custom cherry blossom tree, so it doesn't really matter, right? Like it you know, we can live with this, and it doesn't have to be so real. We can come up with our own, and I think this looks really cool. I think it's not all pink, and I think it looks really good. I think it kind of works. And we have some hanging frog lights here, which I think look really cool. There's 3 of them, and just some little decorations around here. I plan to put a torch flower in this pot. That's why it's empty. I haven't started to grow them yet. But yeah. Also, another thing I just want to mention, how's the audio? Because I got a new mix amp. I got a Go XLR, and I'm testing out some new audio stuff. Hopefully it sounds good. You guys can let me know down in the comments below what you think of it, and if it sounds good, I mean, hey, we're gonna stick with it. We're gonna roll with it. I'm excited. I think the audio does sound better overall. Not that it sounded bad before, but it's always good. We can always improve. We can always make for changes and stuff. But right here, I also have a shulker box, and I've been asked by KB to actually head on over to his barn near the Build-A-Day area and work on a little design for a tractor. Let's head over there and see what he's gotten up to for the barn interior. All right, so arriving over here at KB's barn, and yeah, this barn looks really cool. I've always thought it looked really like just nice, like farm barn. I don't know how to describe it. It's just a nice big red barn. There's always something nice about that. I think what he did here is really cool. Simplistic, but at the same time just really nice and really cool. I love it. I think it's really nice. He's also gone ahead and done a lot of interior work as well recently, which he's done a really good job here. He's very spruced up. He's got a nice floor here using the brown concrete powder and the coarse dirt, looking so good. He's got his cows in here. He's got his sheep as well, and he's also got horsies and stuff. Man, he's really done a good job. I don't think there's too much on the upstairs side of things. Yeah, he's got some things up here. Lots of little storage details and all that good stuff. Oh, he actually put beams in here as well. That's really cool. So, yeah, he's done a really good job with this. And he's actually asked me to build him a tractor. So, let's get to working on that. Right, and there we go. I think this looks super awesome. Oh my goodness. For what the scale is, right, I think it works out perfectly, right? This tractor, little tiny tractor, it's like one of those old-fashioned like farm tractors, right? Oh, it feels so cool, especially when you're sitting in the driver's seat. It just feels amazing. It just feels like how it should, and I love it. I think that's absolutely awesome. I love the headlights on here as well. It's looking so cool. Also the little like kind of mud flaps I kind of put in the front here. I know it kind of doesn't make sense. They're usually in the back, but I don't know. I thought it looked cool. Using the hanging signs is another little detail there. Ladders, of course, to get up into it. And the mangrove with the full blocks of concrete actually worked really well here because it's all red. So we're able to have some red like detail blocks to get those extra little shapes in there for a red tractor. And I think it looks really cool. We also got a little cart back here, a little hayride cart, which I think just kind of adds to it. Really, really cool. You can climb up in the back here and go on a little hayride. It hitches right up to the to this tractor, so it's sort of on the same scale. Very hard to make a tractor on this kind of scale, but I think it works. I'm not much of a vehicle person. I'm more of like a structural kind of builder, like a, you know, town hall kind of guy, house kind of guy. So this is kind of out of my comfort zone, but I think I did it. I think it looks really cool. Oh, another thing to mention as well, as I use the mangrove, is like a smeared mud kind of look. Like it drove over this pathway and it kind of messed up the ground a little bit. I think it looks really cool, and I think it works really well. So did it back here also. So yeah, there you go. So hopefully KB enjoys it. I'm sure he will, and I think it just adds just a little bit extra to his barn interior. So I'm just arriving over here at Build a Day, and I think somebody's built something. It looks like a pawn shop. Uh-oh, don't press that button. Somebody's built a pawn shop here. Oh, that's pretty cool. We got a little we got all this flat land and this little tiny store. Oh, this is cool. I like how they use the bamboo here. I wonder who got this. I forget. I think I was told, actually, and I kind of forget. This might have been Puff. Oh, that's genius. Oh, using the pots as like a detail. Oh, it's like a little bit of depth. Look at that. It's a pixel worth of depth, but it works. Oh, that is so cool. I didn't notice that right away, but that is so cool. Well done. I really like that technique. Oh, that's cool. So, yeah. So KB built up something here. He built up the community pool. And then now we got the pawn shop. Oh, I love it. This is perfect. Oh, Build a Day. I can already feel it coming along. All right. So let's see how much, I guess, seeds we got. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yes. This is great. Allays, you're doing a great job. Well done. And sniffers as well. If you guys weren't sniffing, we wouldn't have the seeds. Very good. We're gonna have cool farms in no time. Using these new flowers, of course. That's gonna be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. This farm's actually working quite good, especially if I'm just working around here at the base. It just runs in the background, right? I don't have to do anything. Also, I can mute my note block sounds as well, so I don't have to hear that stupid note block from a mile away going boom, 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 boom every single second. I do wish that if you put a carpet over top, it kind of just muffles the sound, so it keeps it like in a certain radius, but it still works with the allays. Like the allays can hear it. If they have supersonic hearing, then they can hear it from an extra distance where we can't. Would be kind of cool. That way we don't have to hear note blocks, and that way we don't have to mute our, you know, jukebox and note block sounds. You know what I mean? But would be kind of nice. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's episode, guys. We did a lot. We did a lot of work based over here. Can I talk? We did a lot of base work over here at the base, of course. And again, let me know how my audio sounds. If you like it, if you don't like it, I think it's a lot better. I did some tweaking with the software and stuff, so it makes it a little bit smoother and smoother sounding as well. I'm excited about it. So very cool stuff. But yeah, guys, as always, don't forget to be awesome, and I will see you guys next time.